to another episode of
Los
BenchWarmers. And today we are here in beautiful
Monterey, Canada Row.
the Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Not Miami Dolphins.
Not the Miami
The
Dolphins.
Monterey Dolphins.
That's right.
Here at the Hotel Monterey Plaza.
That's right. Where you get your coffee, sponsorship
Oh,
by?
yeah. Got coffee from Tile, across from Monterey Plaza. What? This is like a little placita. They have a little placita here and they have a coffee shop. Oh, it's beautiful down here. What's the name of the restaurant down here?
Schooners.
They have great food here.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
So what are we talking about today, Sal? Do you want to address that you always want to get me in a room?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's, because I would never cheat on my wife, never. But I don't consider this cheating because you're a guy.
Yeah, and that's totally fine. But I think you're under the wrong impression that you're the active in this relationship, and that is incorrect, my friend.
What do you mean? I'm strong enough to take you down.
Oh, it'll be a wrestle to the death.
Hulk chokehold,
I just look soft, but I ain't.
Oh, it's nice and tight.
Here we go. How many homophobic jokes you can pull in here before Sal is clean out of that system? All right, next chapter. So what's happening? This is what I don't like about the outdoors, the planes. But okay, I forget them.
It's going to be a lot more airplanes. It's busier now. The Monterey airport.
Why? What's happening?
More people's coming to the area.
Really?
Yeah,
like to visit?
Yeah, to visit, to stay. Yeah, a lot of rich people.
Because of the holidays?
Of everything. Pebble Beach, Kennedy Row. Everything. This area is super famous around the world.
No, I understand that, but
they're expanding.
They're expanding the airport. Yeah.
They're making it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what expands means.
Definition of expanding right here for El Kallpa. It's kind of slow today.
Just today?
Just today.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good. Spent it with the fam. Kids playing, chilling. Just did a little bit of music, working on some beats.
What kind of food you ate?
I'm a mashed potato guy.
Oh, yeah?
I like mashed potatoes.
Gravy?
Always. Not necessarily, to be honest.
Just
like if I have rice and mashed potato, you can do any meat or even just tasty veggies. Like if I have rice, and that's a weird thing that when I first started dating Ali, it's like, you're eating 2 carbs. And I'm like, this is what I know all my life. In Peru, you eat rice and potatoes with every meal. It's like for us, just imagine this. In Peru, rice and potatoes equals tortillas for you.
Yeah.
We don't do tortillas. They don't exist in Peru.
Oh, no? At all?
No, never. That's a Mexican thing. Mexicans, they think that. And then you complain when Americans say, everybody's a Mexican, and you Mexican say, yeah, everybody's a Mexican. Everybody has tortillas. No, tortillas are Mexican, or maybe
Salvadorian has tortillas?
Yeah, so a little bit of Central America.
Yeah, see?
But south of there?
No.
South America is way bigger than Central America, right?
Yeah.
Way bigger. So mathematically, less people in the world eat tortillas.
Oh, man, that's
Just do the math. Yeah.
No, a lot of people eat Middle Eastern, they eat tortillas. It's not called tortillas, but it's you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the Latino countries. Tortilla is not a predominantly strong food.
So if I go to Peru, I'm never going to find tortillas?
You can, but it's a Mexican restaurant. It's no part of the Peruvian
All that
food.
Mexican restaurants over there?
1 or 2.
Tortas, burritos.
Well, that's another debate that we're going to enter. Are we going to enter that debate? Tortas for us is a whole other thing.
What do you mean?
Torta is a cake, bro. You guys have been mislabeling that forever. For you guys, it's a sandwich.
No, you have.
How's a torta a sandwich? That's insane.
Walk anywhere and ask somebody.
Because
what's a
you're
torta?
in Mexico. Because you're in Mexico.
No, here.
But who brought it here?
Mexico. That's right.
You're thinking Mexico is the world. It's not. Tortas.
Or like quesadillas in El Salvador. It's different.
Yeah,
Something else.
So what's a torta in Peru?
A cake,
What
bro.
kind of cake?
A cake that you eat for your birthday. Una torta.
So
it's
no
your birthday.
es un pastel, ¿qué es un pastel?
It could be, it's a synonym. You know about synonyms?
Only when I put on my coffee and hot chocolate.
There you go.
Oh.
The cinnamon synonyms. Yeah.
Or like
So.
in Spain, una torta is like a omelet.
Oh.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
So you guys don't use pastel?
Yeah.
What's a
But
pastel?
also pastel, it's a drug. It's meth.
Oh.
Un pastelero is the guy that cooks meth.
Oh, so if I go to Peru and say, I quiero un pastel, they're going to give me meth?
And it's even worse than meth. It's like crack cocaine. It's like pastel because we call it pasta from pasta básica de cocaína.
Oh.
So it's like the
That
bad
makes sense.
stuff from making
Yeah.
cocaine, the residues. Talking about drugs and food right here. It's just like,
So if I go to Peru and I go to Whole Foods, like,
there's no Whole Foods.
Oh. Grocery outlet? Safeway?
no, it's just that we have our own. We have one that is
Just a
called
farmer?
Totus.
Totus?
Yeah, Totus.
So I go, oh,
That's a huge
quiero una
supermarket.
torta. They go, what kind of torta? The chocolate?
Yeah.
¿Ya tres leches?
See?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
See, that's Mexican.
Maybe. I'm not 100%
No, it's
sure.
Mexican.
I don't know.
It's Mexican.
We're going to look it up and see the... I always have the debates with my wife. Etymology of the words, like the history. There's another word. Etymology and... Can't remember the other word. But it's two things that give you the truth for where things come from. It's like the history and the culture of it. You look that up and then it tells you where it comes from. Like I just found out yesterday, debating with my wife that, oh, it's still going?
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh, you're on our episode. Gotcha.
Thank you instead.
Gotcha. So this thing is going to create a debate because the Americans use it wrong. Homonym, the word homonym comes from the Greek.
Everything comes from the Greek.
No,
Language.
listen.
Oh, okay.
Homos is the same.
Uh-huh.
Nym is name. Homonym means the same name in Spanish.
Oh.
In English, however, incorrectly, if you think I'm wrong, correct me down here. Homonym means a word pronounced the same, spelled different.
Yeah.
That's completely incorrect. That's not a homonym. Sorry, Americans, you got that one wrong. And I'm always in the hunt for words like that.
You should be a teacher, a professor. Teach,
No, I just
let
want to
people
be.
know.
I just want to be hard-headed and fight people. Here's another one. I'll throw you, and this is a way longer discussion. But I believe this is a personal opinion that Americans got that translation wrong somewhere, and we've been using it for so long that now it's so difficult to correct it. There is another thing that is an animal. Okay, there is this animal in Texas that is like a river rat. So it's a rodent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rodent, like a rat, rabbit, same family. Someone, somewhere, mistakenly said that was an otter. So they call it nutria, which is the word from ancient Greek for otters, nutria.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere, somehow, someone called it otter, nutria. That's their name now, their common name. Incorrect, because it's a rodent. Otters are no rodents. They have teeth like cat. So they're like mustelids. So it's another mistake by America. I'm sorry, America, you're wrong. So I always look for things like that because I love language.
Yeah.
So I want to know the history of where the words come from to use them correctly. And there is a lot of things that we use as a society incorrectly forever. Just because one person, it's just like if you teach, from a culture, if you teach somebody something wrong and they never care to look it up, imagine that. Like if your mom tells you, oh, the sky is purple, and you never disbelieve, and you tell all your kids forever that the sky is purple, it just stays. It's purple. Yeah. Well, incorrect. Facts. I'm a scientist, so I want to.
Where did the word torta come from?
Torta? I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
Oh.
So we could.
So
And
it could be
another
right.
thing.
So we could be right. It could be a sandwich.
Exactly, but I'm not saying that you are or you're not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not fighting it because I don't know.
Oh.
Nutria, I'll fight you to the death. Homonyms, because I did my research,
Okay.
This is part of me. When I don't know a theme, I can be quiet. And I have no problem not knowing. But if I know something, I'm going to fight you.
You argue with me all the time. I tell you some facts, and you're like, no, that's not true.
But what's your facts?
Because you haven't looked it up. How's that
I
facts?
know, but you tell me, oh, I saw it on TV once. How is that a fact?
I didn't say it on TV. See? But how do you know you don't? You haven't looked it up. So you can't argue.
No, but I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that I'm not saying that it's set in stone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a good, healthy debate, though. Imagine if everything you say yes, there's no podcast.
because I'm right. You know?
Poor Isabel. She was like, ah.
What other words are different, or the same but different in Peru and Mexico? We have torta.
Different words. Yeah.
What else?
You guys say chaqueta, right? Or
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Chamarra.
So
Chamarra,
that
yeah.
word doesn't exist in Peru, chamarra. We call it casaca.
What?
Casaca.
Sounds like caca.
Eh? I think it comes from Quechua, casaca.
What casach? What the hell is that?
Quechua is the language of the Incas.
Oh, see, you make it sound like I was supposed to know that.
Well, el Kallpa is in Quechua, so
I don't know.
Kallpa is Quechua. Yeah.
Okay.
Casaca. But chaqueta.
What does it mean? To be warm?
No, it's un abrigo.
I know, but what
a
does it-
jacket. A jacket.
There's a meaning, no?
Yeah, it's un abrigo. Like poncho, I think is like a native word. I don't know if it's Mexican or native from here, but poncho is like some words that in Spanish or in English come from the natives using them too.
No, Spain? No, that's not. Pancho is Spain. It's from Spain, no?
And also in English they pronounce it wrong because they say Pancho.
Pancho, yeah.
And Pancho is Francisco.
Yeah. Pancho Villa.
It's the word for us is poncho. It's P-O, so it's po. Very in Spanish it's poncho.
Pero también se le dicen gabán.
Oh, gabán. No, that sounds very
Sarape.
formal.
Yeah.
But a sarape is just a fabric, no? Or is it? Or do you wear it?
You wear it, but it doesn't have the hole in the middle. You know, you just wear it over it, like, you know, like a cape.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Like Mexican Superman.
Esa es rebozo.
Laboso.
Sí,
It depends.
rebozo, eso-
It
so
depends
many
on what.
things.
There's a lot of different names for it. It depends who you talk to and everything, you know?
Let me think of another word that is different in English. No, in
También se dice abrigo.
you know?
Abrigo.
chamarra. Chaleco's like a vest.
yeah, chalecos,
Yeah.
yes. That one we have straight. Other people like, and this is wrong. This is a translation that went wrong the other way. We call shirts in Peru polos, which is wrong. A polo has a neck. So we incorrectly translate that backwards to Spanish. This is a polo for me. Un polo.
Oh.
And if it's a real polo with the neck, you call it polo con cuello, like with the neck. Another bad translation is we call the hoodies pullover.
Yeah.
But is it a pullover when it has a hoodie?
You pull it over
Yeah.
to pull it in.
Yeah, I think it has
Las que no tienen hoodie.
It's a sweater.
It's like a crew
sweater.
Yeah, crew, yeah.
or like a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt. Yeah, sweatshirt goes to sweater. But that Mexicans probably they say that too, no? Sweater, just mispronounce it. There's a lot of words that, you know, because they were invented later in English, to just go back
Yeah.
to our countries in English and we just mispronounce them.
La Caro.
La Walmart.
Yeah.
Carro, like we say here, but you go to Mexico, it's like, oh, que un carro. Like, what are you talking about? It's coche.
Oh, sí, in Peru we call them carros.
No, in Mexico, no. Here because car,
Yeah.
carro, whatever. But
In Peru we call them carro.
Yeah.
It was always called carro.
no, I had a friend like he was super popular about the words to say. And like, oh, let's go to the carro. Like, it's coche. I'm like,
No, but I mean, I'm not gonna
take your
imagine.
half Spanish ass back to Spain. He still arguing with me. He goes, oh, I'm half Spaniard. I'm 50%, no, 25% Spaniard.
How? How
I'm
does he know the percentages?
No, I'm not, hold on. I'm like, every Mexican can say that.
Yeah.
Every Mexican can say, I can say that.
Well, a lot of people will tell me you don't look Peruvian, and what does that even mean? Like, you look like either Spaniard, Middle Eastern, but I was like third, fourth generation in Peru. I'm beyond that. I don't know. Like a picture of my grandpa from my mom's side, they look like the Italian mafia. So there might be a little bit of Italian there, but we haven't confirmed.
For me, it's hard to tell different race, right? The only ethnic group I can tell kind of.
What's to get canceled?
No, it's Salvadorians.
Oh no way, man.
But besides that, like, I never knew you were Puerto Rican. I mean,
Puerto Rican, exactly. You got it. I'm Puerto Rican.
from Peru, you know.
I'm a Puerto Rican from Peru. There you go. Bro, I've met so many people here in the States. They're so confused about geography. The education system
And
failed them miserably. And I might add, like, This might look like I love Mexicans and the Mexican culture, but this might sound like an anti-Mexican podcast.
From day one.
Because I've met people like, this is my beef with, and it's not everybody, right? Everything has its exceptions. But Mexicans complain that Americans say that everybody looks Mexican. Or if you're Latino or Mexican, and it's all the same.
Yeah.
But then Mexicans do the same thing. They think everything south of you, Guatemala and down, is all Central America. Guatemala and down is all Salvadorians. A lot of Mexicans do that. And so they complain about Americans doing that, and then they do it to the rest of the world.
I don't know what Mexicans you met, but I never thought.
I've been asked. I mean, I don't want to be.
So every Mexican thinks you're Salvadorian?
No, they tell me, I have a friend from El Salvador. Yeah. Like Peru is right next to it. Or I've been asked to, and I don't want to seem like, I don't know everything. And there's some
obviously
ignorance everywhere, Mm-hmm. But I've been asked, where in Mexico, by a Mexican person, where in Mexico is Peru? That's crazy, bro.
Really?
Like, how bad?
When was this?
Oh, multiple times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So there's people in Mexico that assume that, when I was a kid, I didn't know about countries. When I was young, I thought everybody who spoke Spanish is one big thing. But then you grow, and then you learn, and then you want to know more, and then you want to be accurate. But if you ask me, like, it's the same as me right now talking about Eastern Europe. I have no idea about their geography or who belongs where, the Lebanese, Please school me.
No, continue though.
Okay. So that's the thing. I have no problem being quiet if I don't know the theme. But if I know the theme, I'm going to tell you.
All right.
Before
we finish, because I don't know what Mexicans you met, but I grew up here, and I started working when I was 14 years old, and it was Salvadorians, Guatemalans, Argentina, Chile. Like, I never had that issue. I went to Monterey High, and where at that time it was like maybe 5% Latinos.
Thank you, Monterey High. Yeah, now it's what, 55?
More. That's just more. But they're like, what's your name? Salvador. You go, you're Salvadorian. I'm like,
no, you told me that.
Yeah, no. It still haunts me.
Yeah. So you know geography, food, drugs, fighting.
Fighting?
Arguing.
It's passion.
Passion.
I don't like the word fighting.
Okay.
That's the one we do in the room.
Bye.
Until next time, mi gente. Chau.
Los vidrios.